The impact of Harvey continues to be felt almost a year after the hurricane hit. At Lake Houston, tons of debris from the storm settled in the lake, creating new flood hazards for those who live nearby. And the city of Houston is taking action to clean it up. David Gonzalez got a first-hand look at what the city's doing. Hey, David.
Hey, yeah, Ron, the work started back in May to remove some of that Harvey debris. And we're talking about a lot of things. We're talking about trees, giant logs, and also trash from some of those homes that were destroyed by Harvey. And it all ended up right here on Lake Houston, which has changed the landscape and also the waterways.
How far off
A day on the water at Lake Houston is not what it used to be.
So every time it rains, we have to relearn where to go and where not to go.
That's because below the surface lies tons of debris that got washed into the lake during Harvey.
Debris on land, debris on water, it's all the same.
Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner toured the lake with other city and state leaders to check out firsthand the work that is being done to remove that debris.
If we don't do this, the problem just gets worse and worse and worse.
Crews have been removing debris like logs and trees nonstop.
If there was any question about whether or not there's debris out there, let me tell you, on a daily basis since May, we've been removing about 1,000 to 2,000 cubic yards.
That's enough to fill 50 dumpsters every day. City leaders fear there's so much more out there, which creates future flood risks.
Every time it rains, people in this area are worried about the capacity of the lake and additional water coming into our lake and flooding our homes again.
FEMA will pay 90% of the Harvey debris removal. The rest will be paid for by the city and county. Mayor Turner says this isn't a one-time job.
And if there was any need for a reminder, we got a reminder on July the 4th. Okay, so that's the reason why we have to move, and we have to move very, very quickly.
He says the lake's capacity has been reduced by up to 30%. But continued removal of debris can help reverse that.
The reality is every time it floods, things will wash into the area, and you're going to run the risk of losing capacity. So there has to be a systematic maintenance schedule in order to protect people in this area.
So, Ron, how long will all of this take? Well, the mayor says that the removal of the debris may last up to 5 months.
More problems after Harvey. All right, thank you so much, David.